Hey people, this is Jacob over at Sutherland Chevrolet here in Nicholasville, Kentucky. I'm here today to show you my personal 2005 Chevy Suburban. I'm going to kind of walk around the outside here, show you what I see. I got a little sticker there I'll take off for you. You'll notice down here, you've got a little bit of bubbling in the paint. You can see a little moisture under there. So that is a potential future rust problem. You can see that the vehicle was originally purchased at Sutherland Chevrolet. However, not by me. A customer traded it in and I purchased it then. Back here, you'll see, and this is common on these back hatches, you'll see that things are starting to bubble up under the paint right there, potential rust problem. That's pretty normal as well. Back here, you'll see all the space you've got. You got a little hidden compartment that I probably got something in. Nope, nothing back there right now. The sub back here does work perfect. You won't have any problems there. Actually, all the speakers work very, very well. I have a aftermarket head unit, just a cheap, like $50 one. Doesn't have a CD player in it, but it does do AM, FM, and then of course Bluetooth. That was all I needed personally. You could put a better unit in for probably $100-$150 if you needed some more stuff like a CD player, XM player, but everything else is wired and ready for it, so pretty much plug and play. Anyway, you got your little outlet back here, normal stuff. You got a couple different mats there. So this one looks like it was some kind of aftermarket one, and then you've got some floor mats as well. Anyway, just wanted to show you that. Hatch closes, locks like it's supposed to. Your back glass opens up like it's supposed to, but it needs a new shock. So it's closed again. But yeah, back here, there's in your doors. Not any noticeable rust there that I'm aware of. Same thing here. Here's your back. Here, I'll use a wider angle lens, that way you can kind of see things better. We got the original booklet. It's a little bent up, but so that's pretty cool. I like that they kept that. I love those kind of little, things. There's your back. One of these seats, I can't remember, I think it's this one. I'll show you on the other side. It's got a little tear here in the leather. Maybe you can see that there. But other than that, the seats are in really good shape. I mean, there's a couple little things, like there's maybe something blue there from some paint maybe, or something got transferred onto it, but all in all, they're in very good shape. The third row looks like it was never used. And of course, one thing that I really wish they still did on the new ones is the third row comes out of these. It doesn't come out of the new ones, so at least not easily. But this is E71. Well, let me show you that door too. But, obviously they got these things in here and that could be hiding something. But as far as I'm aware, it's not. So, or I hope it's not. But your controls here, this thing's loaded. If there's something that these things, at least this one doesn't have on it, I'm not aware of it. So you got, power locks, unlocks, power windows, those things. You got your heated seats. You got your power pedals, so you can adjust them either closer to your body or further away according to, your size and what's comfortable for you. All of this stuff works. The only caveat to that is the heated seats are kind of funny. So sometimes, like if I turn this heated seat on and I turn the passenger one on, this one will kick off, or they'll both kick off. So there's something going on. I don't know what needs to be replaced there to make that work properly. But that's the only thing here that hasn't been working right. The motors for the mirrors have worked completely fine. Never had any issue with that stuff. Never had any issues with the controls here. Fog lights work, all that stuff. Your automatic lights, of course, work. And then the four-wheel drive controller, had no problem with it. 4 high, 4 low have worked perfectly for me. So yeah, good stuff. What I'll do now is, so part of the burning the oil, right? When I start this up, and I'll try to catch it if I can in the camera, but there'll be generally a cloud. Oh, sorry. Well, that shows you that the radio works good. I'll turn it down though for now. So back to what I was saying. Generally there'll be a little cloud of white smoke when I start it up, and that's where that oil's burning. So let's try to see. And maybe it's where I just moved it here maybe 10 minutes ago, but there's nothing right now. So it's odd. And maybe I've heard that's normal on these, but it's not necessarily normal for me. So there's your interior lights, your controls for the rear HVAC, your controls down here for the HVAC. All that works like it's supposed to. Heat works great, cool works great. Traction control offs down here. There's the aftermarket stereo I put in. It's got a little pocket here so you can put stuff. Down here you've got all kinds of little storage for things. That needs to be cleaned out better. Your box with the original manuals and everything are in there. Some OnStar stuff. You know, we love OnStar here, so wonderful. You've got the sunroof, and this is something I should show you as well. The headliner is great. No problems with the headliner. Not really any stains on it either, which is great. But the cover on the sunroof is starting to kind of fall apart. So if you've got this thing pulled forward, you know, you can tuck this up under. And I'm 6'4". It doesn't like bother me or touch my head or anything. But, you know, someone might run to recover that. Of course, when you got it pulled out, then it kind of hangs down there. Again, not something that bothers me, might bother you. So I don't want, you know, you're driving from 2 hours away, I don't want you coming here and then we have a problem, you know. So I'd rather show you everything up front ahead of time, the good, the bad, the ugly, and that way you can make an educated decision, you know. Anyway, I got kind of sidetracked showing you stuff there. I want you to actually hear the vehicle, right? That's important. So let me open this up. Yeah, I gotta get some leaves out of there. And some people, like generally I can hear the tick better from underneath. So hopefully that's at least some help. But like up here, I really can't hear much now. I mean, I hear the tick, but it's pretty quiet at the moment. Anyway, let me know if that helps. If it doesn't, let me know what I can do to try and make it, you know, more pronounced, or, you know, give you more information there. I think I pretty much showed you everything there. Trying to anything else. Oh yeah. Service tire monitor lights on. It's not because the tires are low. It's just because I don't want to replace the sensors. I don't care about them. I actually hate the damn things. It's just, to me, it's something that gets in the way. You know, I can look at tires and know that they've, you know, at least got enough air to get me down the road. I can feel if one's low, you know, because you start getting vibrations and things when you're driving, or, you know, steering isn't quite right. So things like that. So I just don't like the monitors myself. Don't like them. Don't care to pay, you know, a couple $100s to replace them, and then have to replace them down the road. It's just not a me type of thing. So, and I guess I should show you the exhaust right now. You know, the air's warm. So, you know, it's starting to fog up the camera there a little bit. But I hope this helps. The wheels all look really good. Of course, they need to be cleaned a little bit better. The whole thing does. But the wheels are in fantastic shape. And you got some little spots here. Like there's a scuff right there. There's a dent back here. But all in all, I think it's a very nice vehicle, and it'll be good for somebody, especially if they can either live with those issues or fix those issues. But yeah, this is Jacob again. You can reach me on my cell phone at 859-492-1137. Let me know if this helps. Let me know if it didn't help, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Michael.